Hey, Ryan, real
Yeah.
quick. Sorry, Frazier, I didn't mean to cut you off, but there's this young woman here who says that she has an experience with Diddy when she was 10 years old. It's
Oh,
a very, I mean, she wants to come up here and she says she wants to talk about it, but it's your call, dude. It's your call.
that's pretty
Bring her
deep.
up or no?
Bring her up.
I would bring her on.
Bring her on.
Uh,
And one more, just so you guys
One
know,
sec.
Before this, if you guys don't respect this, if y'all act weird on it, I'm gonna delete this whole space, and I just never will talk to you guys again. Like, this woman is trying to come here and speaking the truth on things that really hurt her, and if she wants to do that, you better give her respect, or it's raps. Like, it's raps. I'm just
Bro, please be
Amelia, I'm gonna.
respectful, please.
yes.
Yeah. All right. So Amelia, I'm gonna take you off the speaker panel real quick, but definitely when you get your friend to want to talk and whatnot, you hit Ryan up, and I'm sure he'll be willing to let her tell her story. But I'm gonna bring that young lady up here, and we're gonna see what she's got to say about her experience with Diddy at 10 years old. All right, where's she
and,
at? Where's
and
she
can you
at? Where's
can you
she
guys
at?
replace me with Matthew JGL? That's Jack Doherty's, that whole thing that went on. But he's also a warrior of God. Just recently was speaking out to again promote God and Jesus Christ and got shadow banned for it. So I think like if Ryan and Matthew would kind of connect would be a really really big service to to our mission here.
I'm sorry, I was handling some business real quick, but I didn't quite catch what you said. Um,
Hello.
No, I was
oh,
saying
hello.
just to replace me with Matthew JGL. That's
Okay. Okay. Oh,
that's
okay.
okay.
All right, we'll get on that, Joker. All right, Destiny. Share what you want,
Hi.
Ryan.
Hey, Destiny.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfect.
Okay. Well, okay, so where do I even begin? Yeah, I've never spoken about this ever. It's kind of weird. I didn't expect for anyone to like let me talk about it or like give me a space to talk. But yeah, so hold on 1 second. My kids are at the door. Let me just close them. Yeah, so when I was 10, my dad has always been around like celebrities. And so, hold on, close the door, baby. No, I'm on the phone. I need you to close the door. It's really important. Thank you. No, sorry. Sorry about that. But no, yeah, so my dad used to hang out with P. Diddy, like at the clubs and stuff. And my dad was always super, super strict on me, and I never really understood why to that like severity. We're talking like 10 years old and he is like worried about me getting pregnant and I never even like had my first kiss yet. Like, and we're talking like I'm not allowed to wear skirts, no makeup, no nothing, no, like if I liked a boy, okay, also let me add in, I had to change schools every single year of my life. Okay. um Sorry, I'm like shaky. Yeah, every year I went to a different school from kindergarten until 12th grade. And so, here, long story short, I'll get to probably what you want to know about P. Diddy. Um,
No,
so,
say your story. You're perfectly fine.
okay. Yeah, so he was at the club with my dad, and my dad, like, was showing him pictures of me, like, trying to brag, like, oh, this is my daughter. And I didn't know this back then, but he was trying to, like, buy me off my dad. And And my dad was not going for that shit at all. My dad, like, he's very abusive. He's been abusive my whole life. He's been like to prison multiple times. Like, he like broke my stepmom's leg. He's beat every woman he's ever been with. Which is why I'm super into boxing and I'm like super into like my body and my health, so that no man would ever do that to me. But I'm still like running away from him. But anyways, so the thing about P. Diddy, sorry, I get really off track. I'm just everywhere.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. Every
Yeah.
step of the way. You got it.
Okay. Um, but so I know, like, if he's trying to buy me, like, for my, and mind you, I find this out, like, when I'm in my 20s. Like, I'm 23 now, and I have 3 kids, and I'm, like, just now, I remember hearing about it back when I was young, because, you know, my dad was, like, so strict and always, like, with, like, people like that, and I'm, like, now I think about it as an adult, I'm, like, if my dad is with people like that, then what is he doing, type shit, you know what I mean? Because just because you're not gonna sell me doesn't mean, you know, you're hanging around those people, like, I don't know. I just know if my friends are doing stuff like that, I would not be their friend anymore. You know what I
Of
mean? Like,
course.
right. And if someone was trying to buy my daughter, I definitely wouldn't be hanging out with them again. Like,
I
you
would have
know?
knocked them out.
Right. Period. Exactly. You can beat women, but you can't beat like abusers. You can't beat
Yeah.
pedophiles, but you could beat women, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I don't mean to. I mean disrespect your dad, but
yeah.
that's a bitch made motherfucker.
Right.
But you got it.
Right.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. And that's the thing. Nobody has ever stood up to my dad. Like, because he always tries to, like, bitch everyone because he's, like, a big guy. And it's really bad. There's so much. I don't think I should tell, like, I don't know how many people are on here, but.
Doesn't matter. It's just me and you at this moment. Everybody's on mute. Nobody could speak. It's literally me and you. It's like basically we're having a phone call.
Which is
To,
crazy because I love you so much. I be watching all your stuff. Like, I'm for real, like, a fan. I love your boxing. I love what you, like, bring attention to. I love God. I love Jesus. And let me tell you right now, you are the reason that I can even speak about this right now. I was gonna, like, never ever talk about anything that happened to me, like, and because this is just that one person. Like,
mm.
it's been the worst things that have happened to me have come from my own family.
And I resonate with you. I was raped at 2 years old by my own family.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. And but
Fine.
it's like they try to keep you silenced as long as possible. Like, I'm 23 years old, I have 3 kids, and I'm, hold on, let me plug my phone in. I'm outside talking.
You're perfect. Don't even worry. You're
Okay.
perfect.
But yeah, and I want you to know, like, you bringing attention to this is helping so many people be able to speak out who would have never spoke out. They probably would have just took it to the grave and just felt that pain their whole life because
Yeah.
it's kind of, it's something you think about every day. You know, no matter
Yep.
how much healing is not linear. You know, like,
Mm-mm.
you know, some days you'll feel like you're, you know, okay, it made you stronger, you're grateful for everything you went through, and then other days you're like, man, fuck that, like, that shit, I did not deserve that.
Like, can I get my get back?
Yeah,
That's how I
yeah.
feel.
And, you know, I
Like, when do
leave
I
that to
get it? When
God.
do I get my get back? Why are they running around like nothing happened? Why is every? That's
Exactly.
how I feel.
Wow, yeah. I never really had anyone say it like that, but that's exactly how it feels. Like, how come he gets to walk around like all big and bad? Like, he's never, you know, and everyone has so
Yeah.
much respect for him, but it's like, does everybody know, like, what kind of person I'm talking about my dad. And
Yeah. I'm with you.
man,
I look at again.
yeah.
It's just hard to deal with because people that unless they went through it or unless their kids went through it, they will never be able to feel the pain that I feel. That's why I try to tell people like you don't understand me and you're never
Yeah.
gonna understand me. I've been hurt by people that I should not have been hurt by, people that I would have
Yes.
thought could defend me and I could trust,
The people
and
who
the
are
people that
supposed to
close.
protect you, like the people who are supposed to love you more than
Yeah.
anybody, and those are the people, like, who hurt you. Like, that's crazy,
And
you
then you
know.
realize why Jesus said to the Pharisees, remember when his mom and his brother were kind of like laughing at him? And he goes, who's my mother or brother who's not trying to fulfill the will of God? I don't see relationships. I see what you're trying to do. If
Mm-hmm.
you're not with God, I don't know you.
Right, exactly. Can you just switch?
Like I don't know if like, if my mom's not living for God, I just say I don't. Who is she? I don't know her. You understand what I'm saying? And people, oh, that's brutal. Okay, fine. So so I gotta respect my mom. Say, this is just an example. I'm not talking shit about my mom, but say if my mom kills someone because I can't speak up. No, it doesn't work that way. If either you're with God or you're not with God. Simple, simple. Destiny, are you there? Um, relax, relax.
Looks like
Philip,
Relax is
somebody.
probably lagging. Can you hear me, Ryan?
I can
I
hear
can
you.
hear him.
I
Des-
I can hear you.
Oh
Destiny.
Okay.
wait,
Oh, she's
sorry. Can
back.
you hear me now?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yes,
Oh,
yes, I can hear
sorry.
you.
Yeah, no, my kids just ran outside, and I was just telling them they got to go back in. Um,
No, you're perfect.
yeah, but wait, I don't even know like what the last thing you heard me say was. I was just saying like nobody has ever listened, so like being able to talk, like I feel like I would never get the chance to talk again, like nobody's gonna ever listen again, like, and so I'm picking and choosing what to say. I wish I could tell everything, but I know like my platform is never going to be as big as yours. Like everybody loves I know you have a lot of haters too, but they're just haters because everybody
Why, wait,
loves you.
want to know why your platform is just as
Why?
big? Is because you're on my platform.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have the same warriors behind you. These same
No.
people that love me, they love you, and nobody's gonna mess with you. I'm gonna make sure you're
Please go
taken
inside.
care of.
I'm never
I
gonna get a chance to talk
guarantee.
like this again. Please go inside. There's about. Please. I'm sorry. I got low key my biggest hater right there, but um,
You know,
jeez, my bad.
I told you, like, honestly, because of your bravery, I'm a very successful man, and you whatever you got going on in your life. I personally will say to you from the bottom of my heart, you're never gonna be cold. You're never gonna be hungry. You don't gotta worry about nothing. I'm gonna take care of a lot of things in your life if you want me to. If not, it's okay. I'm just saying that I'm lending a hand further than the space is what I'm
Are
saying.
you for real? Are you capping?
I
Because I
I
believe everything you say. I be
I
believing it.
never
You could
cap.
tell me the sky is pink, and I'm gonna walk outside and check. Like, for real.
No, and I'm a man of my word, and I try my best to always come through. And I walk in truth, and I'm not gonna lie to you in front of millions of people right now. Just wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't do it if there was one person. If it's just me and you, I hold myself accountable to the things I
Hmm.
say. So if I say I'm gonna make sure that you're good and nobody's gonna hurt you, I got you. If you need security, I could have that set up by tomorrow. It
Wow.
doesn't matter, and that's why I'm gonna protect you, and you're good.
Hmm. Oh my gosh, baby, please go inside. This is so important. Like,
Thank you, Destiny, for coming and telling us your story. I know, as a
mhm.
woman, it's very, very hard to do that. Plus, it's very, very hard to be a mommy.
See, I
Mhm.
have kids, so I understand.
Yeah.
I
I know
understand.
you have 3 kids like me. I have 2 girls and a boy too. Can you please?
Yeah, I have three babies,
Uh
so
huh.
it's like I already know how it goes down. Just put on some cocoa
Coco
melon,
Melon,
and
that's
you're
so
good.
funny. See, I'd be like, no, no YouTube. I don't do none of the YouTube because the things, that's another thing that you could bring attention to. The things on YouTube, like the stuff that pops on, you could put on a good video, and then the very next video is going to be something crazy, like outlandish. Like, that's. Oh my god, please go inside.
Hey, can everybody do me a favor and
I'm
share
talking
this,
to
please?
Ryan Garcia. He's like the best boxer in the world. Please look him up. Sorry, I'm telling my. Oh my god, he's mad, but it's okay.
I'm
Um,
telling you, put on some show. I'm telling you, I got you.
um oh my god.
You have to
Can,
entertain them. It's the only way. I'm telling
I
you.
know this is really important. That's okay. I have like a front porch swing. They're just gonna swing out here because
Okay.
my boyfriend, husband, uh, is mad at me. This is so important. Man. Can you
And
still hear me?
again, I would never, again, I'm not here. I would never disrespect your boyfriend or your husband or however that goes. I just don't do that. I just hope he knows that although you may be speaking to me in front of millions of people, it's for a bigger purpose than
Yes.
than something that with a lot of
And you
jealous
know,
people, they think a certain way, but it's not.
oh my god, there's literally.
Just gonna mute her mic respectfully while she
Yes.
takes care of that. Ryan, your thoughts on the matter?
I just see it as a very honorable thing that Destiny is doing, and I think we should always uplift her. Obviously she's nervous. She's never been in this position before. Fame is scary at times. So when she's in a platform where millions of people are going to be watching this, I understand her nervousness and her See, this guy's trying to distract me. Lefty loading. That dude's a fucking clown. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. I told you I'm working on it. Did I really cuss that much this space? No.
Nah, only a few
No.
times.
Bro, who cares if you cuss?
yeah,
I can assure you, Jesus will forgive you if you cuss.
Well,
I
he's
cuss all
trying
the
not
time.
to.
yeah.
It's fine.
Jesus
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Jesus referred to somebody as a moron plenty of times. Look it up. Look in the Bible. It's not me. You got a problem with Jesus then.
Ryan, do you
Jesus
see
literally
that?
called people morons.
Ryan, do you
Literally
see
did
that
all the time.
domino effect that you're putting in?
Jesus had righteous anger. He went into the holy temple, I believe, in a holy space, and they were selling and trying to exchange and doing, things that weren't of God in the house of God. And what did he do? Obviously, he went and, started disrupting all that. So again, things sometimes can get heated, but I don't move with bad intentions. I'll tell you that.